everyone. Thank you for joining me today. We're going to start out in child's pose. Take a deep breath in and stretch your arms out to the front of your mat. Lower your head to the mat, forehead to mat, and stretch your shoulders, your back. Relax into the heels. Inhale, come up to your hands and knees. Make sure your knees are over your hips, or your hips are over your knees rather, and your shoulders are over your wrists. Now you're just going to curve your back, belly button pulling towards the mat. Find an extreme in this as far as you can go. Looking up or looking ahead of you. And then on your exhale, you're going to tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin, and arch the back. Press up with the shoulders. And again. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now come back to neutral back. Put your hands a little bit more forward on your mat, or rather to the very front. Lower your chest down, keeping your hips above the knees. And come all the way down onto your chest. And hold puppy pose for 5 breaths. Now come back up onto all fours. Tuck the toes and push back into our first downward facing dog. Hold here for a moment, walking your dog out if your legs are feeling a little stiff. Stretch one leg at a time, bending one knee and extending the other. Now plant both feet onto the mat. Reach the right hand to the left foot, twisting from the belly button, and looking up under your armpit, and taking that twisted dog. And come back. Now we're gonna raise our right leg up to the sky, keeping the hips square. And then slowly begin to open the hips out to the side. Bring the heel towards the butt. If you want to go one step further, plant that foot on the ground and open the chest as well. Good. Come back to center. Now right leg reaches up and place your right thumb or your right knee next to your right thumb. You can stay here or you can lower the chest. We're going to hold here for 5 breaths. Inhale, lift up. We're going to take mermaid pose. To do this, you're going to bend your left knee, grab onto the foot. You can stop here if you need to until your body's ready to go further into the pose. But if you can, pull your foot even closer to you until you can kind of hug it with your elbow. And then reach the right arm behind you grab your other hand and hold. Good. Come back to center, tuck your back toe, and just push right back into your downward facing dog again. And we're just going to do the same thing on the other side. So this time, left hand reaches to the right ankle and twist from the belly button. Now left leg reaches up, open the hips, or open all the way back, and then open the chest. Flipped dog. Bring it back, left knee to left thumb, pigeon pose. Hold here for 5 breaths. Inhale, come up. Grab on to your foot. Hold here if you need to, or bring it even closer. Grab it with your elbow. Grab your hands and hold in mermaid pose. Tuck the back toe, push back, downward facing dog. Now this time, your right foot is going to come between the 2 hands. Come on up. Get your balance and hold here, lunge position. Now your left arm reaches forward, right back. Twisted lunge, twist from the belly button only, and then plant the left hand next to the right foot. Right hand reaches up to the sky. Come on up, and stretch backwards, grabbing onto your left knee with your right hand, and just stretch that left side. Now cartwheel the hands down, replace the foot, and lower down chaturanga all the way to the floor. Once you're there, push up using just your upper body and push through the palms up into cobra pose. Come up all the way into downward dog. Here we're going to come forward into plank again. Chaturanga. This time push up into upward facing dog. Hold here 5 breaths. Push the shoulders away from the ears. Lift the thighs off the ground if you can. Shoulders back and down. And push back into downward dog again. Look between the hands. Bend the knees. Hop between the hands and land in a flat back position. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. here we're gonna grab our elbows and just go limp and just be heavy, kind of sway around if that feels good. Move your head around. Alright, now plant the hands on the mat. Hop back to Chaturanga. Lower down, come up, upward facing dog, and back to downward dog. Switch into the left foot comes between the hands, lifting up into lunge. Open the arms into a twisted lunge. Drop the right hand to the mat. Left hand reaches up. Come up. All the way back. Grab onto the back of that knee if you can, or the thigh. Right arm behind you, or right arm reaches up over you. And just cartwheel the hands back down. Replace the foot. Downward dog. Come forward. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Exhale, push back into downward facing dog. Now come down onto your mat, cross your legs behind you, and just sit back into seated position. We're gonna stretch your feet out in front of you. Deep breath in. Reach the hands up and fold only from the hips. Don't fold from your belly. Just fold from the hips, trying to keep your back straight here. Fold all the way down if you can. Grabbing onto the feet and keep the feet flexed. Hold here for 5 breaths. Come back up. Now we're going to take a seated spinal twist. So bend the right leg and put the right foot over the left leg. Take your left elbow and place it on the right knee. Right hand comes right behind your back and twist from the belly button, looking over the right shoulder behind you. And now we're just going to switch. So the left foot comes over the right leg, right elbow to left knee, left hand behind you, twist from the belly button. Look over the left shoulder, elongate your back, try to make it as straight as you can. Alright. Now we're going to come onto our backs, lay all the way down. We're going to do shoulder stand next. So place your hands slightly under you, one leg at a time, up to the air. Get yourself some momentum and shoot the legs over your head behind you. Hold here if you want. Interlace the fingers behind your back. If you want, you can do a full shoulder stand here. Lifting one leg at a time. So come out, just lower one leg down, and then the other. we're going to counter stretch with bridge pose. So lift the hips high up to the sky. Your ankles are planted underneath your knees. You can interlace the fingers behind your back again. You can stay here, or for a more advanced version, you can put your hands beside your head and lift up into a full wheel pose. And hold here for 5 breaths. Lower back down slowly, very carefully. All right, straighten the legs out. Bring your right knee to your chest and hug it in tight. Grab the right big toe with your 2-piece fingers and then straighten the leg above you. Now we're going to open that leg out to the side as far as you can. All right, now bring it back up. Bend the knee. Place it back to the front of the mat. Now left side. Bring your left knee in, hug it close. Grab your big toe with your 2-piece fingers and straighten that heel up towards the sky like you're pushing something up with your foot towards the ceiling. Now open the left leg out to the side and hold there for a moment. Bring that leg back up. Bend the knee, lower it down. Coming back to the other side, right knee comes back in. Now you're going to, with your left hand, pull that knee across your body. Upper body, shoulders stay planted on the mat. And twisting from the belly again. Just hold here for a moment. And then switch. Other leg. Stretch. Pull that leg across the body and stretch. And coming back to center. Hug both knees in. Now we're going to do knee circles. Make a circle with your knees, massaging the back on the mat. Do a few the other way. Now, straighten the legs. Hands down at the side, palms facing up. We're going to hold Savasana for 5 minutes. If you're watching this video, I want you to lay still here like I am now. I'm going to get up, but I don't mean for you to get up. Everyone continue to lay in Savasana, or corpse pose. Now in Savasana, we're going to try to relax your entire body and hold you there as a meditative practice and as a great way to end our physical practice as well. So laying flat, first let's start at the feet. Relax your feet, let them feel heavy. Move to the ankles, make sure that you're not holding tension anywhere in your legs. Relax the calf, the knees, the thighs. Relax your hips. Make your hips feel very heavy. And relax your back. Be very sure that your back is just laying naturally flat beneath you, that you're not tensing up anywhere. The shoulders. We hold a lot of tension in our shoulders. Relax the shoulders. Relax the neck. Relax the face. Relax your forehead, your cheeks. Your eyes are closed. Your tongue is laying softly and naturally inside your mouth. And now just breathe. Savasana. I'm just going to slowly start to feel your fingers and wiggle your toes. Make the movement a little bigger. Start moving your wrists, your ankles. Whenever you're ready, roll over to your side like this. And come into a fetal position. You can hold here for a moment if you'd like. Makes it a little easier to transition. And then whenever you're ready, you can take as much time as you need in Savasana, but whenever you're ready, come on up. We're going to have a few deep breaths, but first I just want to say thank you for watching this, and thank you for taking time for this practice today. Just have a few deep breaths here.